Good morning, Petunia. Oh, you better watch out. You have scissors there. I'm back with David today. I think I missed having you in the video yesterday. David's working on his, do you remember what he's working on? His Germits. And, oh my gosh. Are you going to make that guy? What's that guy?
That guy is germit bloated. That's germ bloated. So if you get germ bloated, you can cash him in for a you'll get these mystery packs. And if you get germ bloated, you can cash him in for one of these realistic germs. And so why I made it not laminated like these?
Yeah.
Is because I have to rip it. You have to rip it before you can't like just get it and like you don't know if someone made it or not. So you have to rip it.
Hey, that's pretty cool. All right.
It feels like different paper.
It'll be a little different. All right, you can show that guy at the end. All right, today is, I was going to use the same color marker as today. It's Green Tuesday, but I already picked up a purple marker. I just wasn't even thinking. And I don't know if green would show up very well. So yesterday was Blue Monday, and yesterday on the list were Annie and Oscar and Iona and Sam. So now I'm going to recycle my paper. Oh, I think David's going to get, is it a good, will it show up? Is it a good color?
Listen behind your ear.
Oh. David found a green marker in my ear, and he says it will show up. So it is green.
And it will show up, I know it.
Okay, just be careful when
you're even the cut like that.
Wielding those scissors, okay? I don't want to lose an eye.
See, like, draw it, you'll see.
All right, Green Tuesday.
Will show up.
Tuesday.
See?
Green Tuesday.
See? I told you.
And today on the list, we have
Blue Monday.
Okay, first, I'm going to do the first symbol. Who's that? B!
B is the triangle.
B is the triangle. B.
Of course.
I miss you so much. I'm really happy that I'm friends with your mom and dad, and so I get to see pictures of you on Facebook and Instagram, and I really miss you.
Who let the dogs out?
I miss... Honey, hold on. I miss when you come in and say, boo! And I miss feeding you whipped cream like a baby bird, and your little lips open up ready. I miss all your hugs. And your big personality. I miss you, B. Next on the list is...
Yeah, you didn't mention me. I miss B a lot.
Of course. Next on the list is... Who's that?
Nobody.
Chester!
Oh, it's Chester. Oh.
You didn't see the...
No.
Chester. Chester, I miss you. I miss your sweet hugs and your sweet smile and how much you care for all of your friends. And I miss how you come in the morning with a ginormous bag of toys.
Always.
And all the cool things that you make out of the tiles. I miss your giggles and tickling you, because I can just crumple you up into a tickly ball. I miss you. And hi, Annabelle. I miss seeing Annabelle, and I wish I would have rationed out those Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, we finished them.
I miss both of you a lot. Next on the list is...
Nobody.
Hey, D.
I don't know.
Keep your comments to yourself, okay, man?
Who is it?
Who's that?
Who is it?
And I'm not that great at drawing if I do that. Alice. I miss your sense of style. I love how you always come in with a smile and you're happy to see your friends. And I love when you come in and dress up. Put your shoes on, you take care of Dog, and your amazing art. I've been at the school and I've picked up some papers and tidied some things, and I come across your art, and I love your art. It reminds me of Ozzy. Hi, Ozzy. I had Alice's big sister, Ozzy, in preschool, and Ozzy also was a really great artist. I bet you are also a really great artist. And I told, well, I just meant when she was at preschool, I told Alice a story about when Ozzy was in preschool. Her cot is where Tracy's cot is now, and it's by the writing table. And one day after rest time, Ozzy was waking up, and I was helping her put her stuff away. And right on the corner of her cot, an ink pen was this really nice picture that she drew, and I was so happy that it took a long time for that ink pen to wash out of that sheet. But I actually loved that we would find little drawings. Like I remember one time finding on the back of the pole of the loft, finding a little pen drawing. She would just sneak away, and I can see that. I can see that in you too, Alice. It can be a little sneak away and draw a little picture. I miss you. I miss.
I did that
just
once.
How happy you always
It's
are.
Not preschool.
Do you remember when Grandpa Barcho showed you how I wrote my name all over the wall?
At a park.
Don't draw on stuff at the park.
It was like one of those poles with the swing, and I drew it at the very bottom. Okay, I just finished another one. Laminated and everything.
Oh, that guy's cool. Next on the list
is somebody.
Oops, I started to write the name before the symbol.
What? Yeah.
All right, who's that?
The spiral.
That is Kyler. Kyler. Hey, D. Shh. Kyler, I miss you as much as Larry misses you. I miss how you would come in and act like you needed a hug in the morning, and then as soon as Dad walked out the door, you were just giggling and being so silly. I miss how much you love Larry and how you were really good, because Larry needs his nails trimmed again, Kyler. And you were amazing.
I need that green for this time.
Whoa. You were amazing in helping feed Larry. You held the carrot so still. Some kids get scared and they jump away, and it makes Larry jump. And I don't want to accidentally cut off a toe. Just kidding. I won't. I'll be very careful. But it's hard if he gets scared and he jumps. And you were really good at helping out with that. I miss how much you love to make the Show Me Tell Me list. You can pretend at home, or practice at home rather, if you can see all the symbols, or if you have, you can write them down. I was gonna say if you had your Valentine list, but I'm sure you do not have that anymore. And you can practice making the list that when we come back to school, you have to be the leader on Green Tuesday really soon, right? I miss you a lot. And next on the list, I have to, oh, now I have a different color here. I'm not good at drawing. You guys know that. Next on the list.
You want me to do it?
I got it. Go ahead. Who's that?
I don't know.
Kaysen.
Oh.
Kaysen, I miss your big hugs. I think I miss everybody. Big hugs is something I miss about everybody. I have a very huggy preschool. I miss your big hugs. I miss the amazing things that you can make out of tiles. I miss your friendships that you have with your friends. You're so kind, and your friends love to play with you. I miss my spider boy, Spider Kaysen. I remember the first day that you were at school, I said to you, I think you are the real Spider-Man. And I kind of think you do have some Spider-Man in you. Kaysen, this kid, are you jumping? Are you climbing up your walls? Are you hanging from the lights? Don't do that. Are you jumping off of stuff? I'm sure that you are. Good thing you have your trampoline. Have you done any fun things with your trampoline?
I jump off of stuff.
Yeah. David has been putting, I'm sure you have, and it's going to be, today's supposed to be really nice, and then tomorrow, here's my Jesse's weather report. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little rainy. But then after that, like the end of the week and this weekend, it's supposed to be like summertime warm, super duper warm. And you guys, you and Kyler, or anybody who has a trampoline, should put your sprinkler underneath your trampoline. I'm sure you've already done that. Old news, right? But David has been doing that a lot, and it's really fun.
It's really bothering you?
So it's really fun. And we've had some hot days already, and when it's hot out.
Remember when it snowed?
At the beginning of all this?
And sometimes, and usually it would be like over 80 degrees. Is what you said? At that time? Like at that time, it usually would be, it could be over 80 degrees.
Anyway, Kason.
That's what you said.
Okay. I miss you. So that is Tuesday's list. B, Beatrice, Chester, Alice,
I'm glad that I'm
Kyler,
back on the
Kason. Hey,
B's
did you forget you missed the video one day yesterday, and you forget that you're not supposed to talk while I'm talking?
I just said I'm happy that I'm on the day that I came back on the day that B.
Yes, David loves B, as you all know.
He
loves all of you, but
I can't believe you didn't bring that pointer to give me.
I know he had it.
I'm so mad.
Well, where is it?
It's in my room. I gave it to you in your purse, and you never got it since. And when you did get it, it was back in my room.
All right. Any Hoozle McDoos. That is Tuesday.
List.
Now I'm gonna read. Do you want to pick the book, or do you want me to?
Why can't I show these?
Because I'm gonna read a book, and then you gotta quickly show that because we haven't started school yet, and I think it's gonna be nice out today, and I want to. That's a good one. Dumbo, the Flying Elephant. Did you guys see the newest Dumbo?
That's good.
Excuse me. That was really good. I think. Did we watch it at Kennedy School?
No, we watched it at Baghdad.
Did we?
Yeah.
We watched it at Baghdad. That means we watched it when it first came out. I really miss going to the movies. It's one of the things I miss a lot, and I can't wait till we can
do it again.
Go back to the movies. Usually when
love the popcorn.
Yeah, usually that's something. There's a lot of things that David and I used to do a lot together. That we really miss. Like one thing David and I like to do a lot together is go to the movies, and
we haven't been able to do that.
Going to the soaking pool is another thing at Kennedy School, and we haven't been able to do that. I mean, nobody is. Going out to eat. We haven't been able to do that. Going to Powell's to pick books. Going to the park. Just a lot of stuff that.
So much that we used to be able to do.
And we will. But do you guys?
And we don't.
Yeah. Do you guys miss any of that stuff? David actually. So one thing David has never really liked to do is go to the grocery store with me.
And now I'm missing. I actually cried.
We were eating breakfast the other day. So do you guys shop at New Seasons? Ever go grocery shopping with your mom and dad before all of this? And at New Seasons they have a basket of fruits,
fruit that you can
yummy fruit for kids that says take one. I'm sure grown-ups too, but you can take one and you can eat it while you're shopping. And David always did that. And we were eating breakfast on Saturday, and we had banana, and that's one of the things that David often would pick. And he actually teared up and cried and said, "Remember when I would get bananas?" Is that okay? I said that you teared up.
It's fine.
And cried. Have you guys cried?
It's not because like I hurt my arm, like I slammed on the table. And I was like, ah!
No, it was because.
Oh God.
We were just missing doing, and even it was something that during the weekends I'd be like, okay,
another one done.
Gotta go grocery shopping. Make sure we have food for all the kiddos at preschool.
But and actually now you're sad.
Yes, I miss. I mean, we miss doing everything.
We miss doing a lot of stuff. That we used
parks
to be
are
able
closed,
to do.
and people aren't supposed to be in them.
But a lot of people are, so we're gonna go to Wriggler and play with.
Yeah, we were thinking of not playing on any
playground
equipment.
Not being. I think it's just what they're saying is they're not saying you can't go into the field if you don't have I think what
Yeah,
they're
if you
saying
can
is
be far apart.
if you can be far apart.
There's a school by house, regular school, and there's a big field, and still every day it's not packed. People aren't close to each other, but there's a lot of people let their dogs run around in there, and I've seen
But there's this
families
stupid
playing.
woman.
Hey!
Say
No.
it. Just tell them.
No.
Tell them the story.
There's one of our neighbors. We actually walk past her house all the time. Has a dog, and the dog is like this big, like kind of terrier dog, but it's really big. And when it's in its yard, it's really not. It's
like
good.
Nice, and it's a good dog.
Yeah, it doesn't
Then
come running out of its
she
yard.
lets it go.
But
loose.
twice it has charged after David jumped up and knocked him off of his, or like
Skateboard.
frightened him off of his skateboard once, and
I didn't get onto my skateboard for a long time.
yeah, well, it was very scary. And the thing about this dog, it seems like it's gonna maybe bite us, but
and you have to yell at it, but she doesn't care.
The owner doesn't say anything, and that's not a good owner.
And one time when she did say something, one time she did say something.
Do you have coffee?
One time she did say something, and
not about that. Though.
Not about that. One time she did say something while we were out, and so the first time we went towards me on my skateboard, she said, "Oh, it was just saying, well, that's cool."
She tried to be like, "That's not a big deal," and I thought,
like, and mommy you got mad at yourself because you didn't say anything.
But the second time I did say something, but then she just ignored me.
She just ignored you and kind of chuckled.
Yeah.
She's really rude. Rudest neighbor ever.
I know, and we walk past her.
Rudest neighbor.
We walk past her house all the time, and now
she
I'm
watches
like,
YouTube and she sees this video.
I know, if you see this video and your dog charges at people, at least yell out and say, "He's not gonna bite you." But anyway, all right, you quiet coyote.
I'm gonna show all
at the end.
Finished.
We've been having some epic long videos. David's probably just stalling so that he doesn't have to do his schoolwork. No, the quicker we get our schoolwork done, the quicker we get to enjoy this sunshine out there. All right, Dumbo the Flying Elephant.
Flying elephant.
When I was a kid, the cartoon, the original cartoon, was really sad for me. It made me cry.
Wait, what? Why?
Have you seen like the original cartoon?
No, did it make you die? Did Dumbo die?
Well, when the mom and Dumbo were separated. Right. The
was
circus.
Was it Dumbo the dying elephant?
No, David, do you remember what we're doing right now?
No.
Okay, well, go remind yourself.
Oh, I remember. We're sitting reading a book to a screen.
Are you done?
No, I'm not.
Dumbo the Flying Elephant. Okay, you quiet now, okay? The circus had come to town. All the circus people were getting ready for the show. While the ringmaster gave orders, the workmen put up the last big tent. The circus animals were busy too. The mother leopard licked her new cub. The mother camel was proud of her new baby, and the mother seal was happy with her baby had come. But one animal was not happy. Mrs. Jumbo, the elephant, had been waiting a long time for her baby, but so far it had not arrived.
Ow.
Then one day the little elephant was born. All the elephants came to admire him. "He's so sweet," said the proud mother. "I wonder what I should name him."
Dumbo.
Suddenly the baby sneezed. Ah, choo! And his ears flew up into the air. Big floppy elephant ears is one thing that I love about elephants. And saying elephant ears and elephants reminds me that I also miss going to the zoo, and we would usually treat ourselves to nachos in an elephant ear. I miss that. All the other elephants laughed when they saw how big his ears were. "How funny he looks. I'd call him Dumbo. He looks like a Dumbo." It's not nice, is it?
That was his name, actually.
And Dumbo was the name that stuck. But Mrs. Jumbo loved her new baby. "To me, you are the most beautiful elephant in the circus," she told him. "I know you will be a star someday."
Yet you just literally fly.
The next day, the circus paraded through town. A band played as the elephants marched in a line. Dumbo was the smallest, so he was at the end of the line.
What should be at the front?
One child pointed at Dumbo's big ears, but the little elephant didn't mind. He was happy to be part of the parade. Then, suddenly, Dumbo stumbled. First, he stepped on his right ear.
Aw.
Then, he stepped on his left ear. And finally, he fell flat on his face. All the children laughed and laughed, and Dumbo was very sad. "You'll never be a circus star that way," one of the elephants told him. That's not very friendly.
Oh, why would they say that?
I don't know any children who would laugh at a cute elephant.
Yeah, I know. Like, I would be like, oh, that elephant just...
Then
itself.
one boy shouted, "What a clumsy elephant!" That made Dumbo's mother very angry. She picked up the boy with her trunk and she shook him. "Help! Help!" he screamed. "Uh-oh," thought Dumbo. "There's going to be trouble."
Yeah,
And trouble there was. People began to run away screaming, "Wild elephant! Wild elephant!"
Oh my
The
God,
keeper
roaches.
came along and put a chain on Mrs. Jumbo's leg. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're going to take her away.
Like the people running. I like her. She's like
exactly
arms
what you
straight
would
out.
do.
Ah, like that. That's what I would do. A lot of them are. Everybody's running like this. Ah, okay. I don't think that's the most efficient way to run. I run every day.
No,
Maybe today when I take my run, I'll go like this down the street.
No, that's what you would do if you were Jumbo.
Oh yeah, the elephant.
Yeah, if like someone said that, you would probably.
Somebody said that about you or any of my Petunia kids, I'd be ready.
No, you wouldn't do that. Well, if
No,
you
I
were
wouldn't
the
be
elephant.
violent, but I'd say something.
No, actually, yeah, if you were the elephant, then you would pick them up and you would throw them across the whole United States.
He led, so the zookeeper chained up her leg so she couldn't run anymore. He led her away to a small cage. "Now you won't be able to make any more trouble," he said. "Don't take her away," cried Dumbo. "It was all my fault." But the keeper didn't listen. He shoved Mrs. Jumbo into the cage and locked the door. She looked out sadly at her son. "Be a good little elephant, Dumbo."
Are they going to take her and kill her?
Hey, don't talk like that, please, or you'll have to walk away. The other elephants were upset. They got together to decide what to do about Dumbo. "He can't be part of our act," said one. "He just makes people laugh." "Make him a clown, then," said another. I don't think elephants are that mean to each
Well,
other.
they actually do.
So
Actually,
Dumbo was
they
sent to work with the clowns. They gave him a ruffled collar, and they painted his face in a funny way. This made Dumbo very sad. He wanted to be an elephant, not a clown. That evening, the elephants performed without Dumbo. When they were done, the clowns rushed in dressed as firefighters. They had a fire engine, a ladder, a hose, a net, and a tub of water. But where was Dumbo?
Up there, and he has to jump.
Look at that teeny tiny tub of water.
That's
Dumbo was in the burning house. "Jump, Dumbo! Jump!" shouted the clowns. Even though the flames were not real, Dumbo was afraid. But finally, Dumbo jumped. The clowns held tight to the net. "Hooray!" they shouted. "You were wonderful." But he didn't feel wonderful. He missed his mother, and he still didn't want to be a clown.
Oh, if everybody said you were wonderful, I think clowns are nice.
The next day, Timothy the circus mouse found Dumbo looking sad. "Don't be unhappy," he said. "I'll be your friend. I'll find a way to help you. Those big ears must be good for something. Maybe I can teach you how to fly with them." Timothy took Dumbo into the woods. There he made a runway out of a log and a board. "Just flap your ears hard and jump off," he shouted. 3 crows sat on a branch and watched.
That'd be awesome for the elephant to actually.
Dumbo flapped his ears hard and jumped. He fell flat on the ground. "I'll never be able to fly," he said, but clever Timothy had an idea. He picked up the crow's feathers and handed it to Dumbo. "Take this," he said. "It's magic. Just hold it in your trunk and jump." So Dumbo jumped in the air and flapped his ears, and all the time he held tight to the feather. Suddenly he was flying. "Good boy, Dumbo," said Timothy. The 3 crows could not believe their eyes. Higher and higher they flew. The green hills and the yellow farmhouse were far below him. Look at him go, squawked the crow with glasses. Now, Dumbo will be the star of the circus, Timothy said to the crow in the purple hat and vest. Dumbo was so happy. That night, Dumbo sat in the burning house again, but this time Timothy was riding in his hat. And in his trunk was the magic feather. Jump, shouted the clowns down below. Fly, whispered Timothy. Dumbo flew into the air. But just then the feather slipped out of Dumbo's trunk. Help, I'm falling. I can't fly without my feather, cried the little elephant.
But he was.
Timothy quickly jumped out of the hat and slid down to Dumbo's trunk. Dumbo, Dumbo, he shouted. That feather isn't magic. You can fly without it. Really? Asked Dumbo. Yes, said Timothy. Hurry up, flap those ears and fly. The little elephant began to flap his ears as fast as he could. Up, up, up he sailed to the top of the circus tent. I can fly, cried Dumbo, even without my feather. Hooray, shouted Timothy from his seat in Dumbo's hat. Now you are a real circus star. Can you hear the people cheering? The crowd was cheering. See the amazing flying elephant, shouted the ringmaster as Dumbo flew over his head. Dumbo made a perfect landing right in front of the other elephants. Well done, Dumbo, they said. Dumbo, you were so good, said the ringmaster, that I will give you anything you want. Dumbo knew right away what he wanted. Please, let my mother out of the cage, he said. The ringmaster agreed to let Miss Jumbo out. Do you know your son is a circus star? He said to her. Are you really? She asked Dumbo. Yes, mother, I can fly. Miss Jumbo was so proud of her son. At last, Mrs. Jumbo and her son were together again. She patted Dumbo with her trunk. I knew you would be a star someday, she said, but I couldn't have done it without my friend, Timothy, said Dumbo. Timothy smiled. Who could ask for a better friend than a flying elephant? He hoped that he and Dumbo would be friends for a long time. The end. I like that. When I was a kid, there was a show on Disney called Dumbo's Flying Circus, and they were like puppets, and Dumbo would fly and carry the, like, not train car, but fly through the air and carry his friends in the carriage or something, flying carriage. I don't know what to call it, and go from town to town.
Dumbo's Flying
It was called
Circus?
Dumbo's Flying Circus, and I loved it.
That's weird because there's something called Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Yeah, there is something called Monty
Wait,
Python.
was that? I think Monty Python's Flying Circus was first.
Yeah, but this was a long time ago, and when you were little, I tried to find it so that I could show it to you, and I never could. All right, really quick, David, because we once again have made a super duper long video.
Okay, so these,
quickly while I throw this stuff away.
These are some of the
It's got to be quick though, okay?
These are the laminated ones. So these are laminated, so they're like covered in plastic, and so you can't rip them. See, here's another laminated one, and here's one that you can cash in the germ bloated for. Oh, let me show you some of what's inside here. So here are the black and white ones.
Okay, real quick. Okay, we'll show more tomorrow.
These are just the little black and white ones.
We'll show the actual germs tomorrow.
See?
Can I just pull one out to show?
Yeah.
Pull two out. Very, very cool. All right, we got to get to work so that we can have the afternoon off.
Can I show you?
Because we've been super duper busy. School. I think that's the bottom. So.
What the heck are you doing?
Dee, we got to sign out. I was really sad to sign out yesterday without you.
What'd you say, Jesse signing out?
I think I said Jesse or David. And I pointed down to your room. All right.
Jesse.
Ready?
Jesse and David.
Wait. I just
Let's change it to Jesse and David signing off because
No,
okay,
let's just keep it our flawed ways.
next video at the beginning we should say Jesse and David signing in.
Jesse and David signing in, and Jesse and David signing out.